What's going on, guys? Thank you so much for tuning in to Late Tubes. Today's video, we're going to be discussing some of the NBA championship contenders and their biggest faults or issues, however you want to pose it. Quick shout out to Zach Buckley. I was reading his article on Bleacher Report and I thought it was very interesting, and that kind of inspired tonight's video. If you're new here, please be sure to consider hitting that subscribe button, as we are on the road to 3,000 subscribers and we are uploading every single day for the month of March. Today makes 12 days in a row. Let's get right into this, talking about the Cleveland Cavaliers. So for the Cleveland Cavaliers, the big glaring issue is the ability to shoot, or lack thereof, in the front court. When you look at the Eastern Conference, Brook Lopez, Bobby Portis, Joel Embiid, these are names that instantly stand out to me. Kevin Love, even on the Miami Heat, Miles Turner on the Indiana Pacers. These are all big men who can knock down three-point shots or even mid-range shots. Evan Mobley's got an RA elbow jumper, and Jared Allen has looked a lot more active in the front court just from an offensive standpoint since Evan Mobley has been dealing with issues to injury, and it's kind of been the Jared Allen and Donovan Mitchell show, as Darius Garland has also missed some time. Jared stepped it up big time. Yes, the Cavs definitely have the guys like Max Strus and various other talents that are able to stretch the floor for the Cavs, but come playoff time, oftentimes I think about a playoff series like the Utah Jazz versus the Clippers back in, I want to say it was 2021. The Clippers, Kawhi Leonard goes down, and in Game 6, everyone kind of thinks that the Utah Jazz are gonna, steal this game, force Game 7, and then win the series. And then Rudy Gobert gets forced off the court because not only can he not shoot from three, but he can't, close out that well. And a guy like Terrence Mann explodes for 40 points. So yeah, for the Cavaliers, the non-shooting in the front court is the biggest issue. Next, we have the Minnesota Timberwolves, and this kind of comes with them being young, but their problem is turnovers. Anthony Davis, they're currently the 7th worst in turnover to assist ratio in the NBA. Like I said, it has a big thing to do with their youth. Mike Conley is one of the most responsible ball handlers in the NBA. The thing about this, though, that really makes this not, entirely too big of a deal is the fact that the Wolves have a league-leading defense. At all times this season, even at their worst, they were a top 3 or are a top 3 defense. And generally, when you're a team and you have like when we watch the Phoenix Suns or the Milwaukee Bucks turn the ball over a ton, it really bites them in the ass quicker than they can make up for it. So for the Minnesota Timberwolves, this is kind of a small one, but turnovers is a big thing for me. For the Oklahoma City Thunder, there's two. I think the rebounding woes and the lack of lead, extension is a big thing for me. We'll see, or I guess not holding leads is a better way to say that. We'll see the Thunder go up 20 or 30 points, and then next thing you know, they lose in the fourth quarter. This has happened a couple times this season where they've blown double-digit leads. And the thing is, they have 7-foot Chet Holmgren, but he's less than 200 pounds. He's not getting rebounds over Joel Embiid or Nikola Jokic or Giannis Antetokounmpo or even Anthony Davis or LeBron James or Karl Anthony Towns or Rudy Gobert. The list is longer than Chet Holmgren, ironically. It's definitely a troublesome thing. Currently, they are 28th in offensive rebound percentage. They are 29th in defensive rebound percentage and 29th in total rebound percentage. So this is definitely going to come to bite them in the ass if they can't knock down a lot of shots, adjusting to the difference of the playoffs, just the game speed. I'm not worried that they're not going to handle the ball well, but if guys come up short and their shots coming up short, it's definitely going to be, a little bit hard to deal with. And lastly, I'm going to talk about the Denver Nuggets, just because I feel like I talk so positively about them on this channel. It would make sense for me to say, my negative portions. I think their biggest fault is the lack of reliable depth. I read that exact words in this article, that the lack of reliable depth is a thing. And you got to realize, last season in the playoffs, Bruce Brown and Jeff Green were both very essential to this team's success. And that's not to say they won them the championship. It's definitely something to note. Peyton Watson has been stepping up as a great defender, and he's been pretty solid on the offensive side of the ball. And the same thing you could say about Christian Braun and Reggie Jackson. DeAndre Jordan's even had some okay games. But outside of the starting five, there's not much consistency, and that may be a big red flag for some people. What do you guys think, though? What do you make of this video? I know today's another short one. Do not worry, I'm off work the next couple of days, and I'm going on vacation at the start of this next week. So I'm going to be busting my ass Monday and Tuesday to just get videos prepared and kind of uploaded in the future, or I guess scheduled for you guys. What do you make of this video, though? If you made it this far, appreciate your support as always. Hope you all have a great rest of your day. Stay happy, healthy, and blessed. Peace.